Welcome to the DU Weekly Check-In. I'm joined by men's lacrosse head coach Bill Tierney. Coach, let's talk about this weekend's. We had 2 games here for the Frontier Airlines Face-Off Classic, and you guys pretty convincingly handled Marist and Canisius. Can you talk about those games?
Well, we're really happy about the outcome, especially of the Canisius game. We have these weekends. It's a great, the Frontier Airlines Classic is great because 2 games, all the parents come out in hopes that all the kids are going to play, and they did. And so, you get a lot of happy faces at the end of 2 victories like that. More importantly, I think our kids, our players, showed that they rebounded pretty well from the Duke loss. They were pretty down about that. Just didn't feel like we played our best. Credit to Duke, of course, but that we didn't play our best lacrosse and bounced back this week. So overall, a good weekend, great weather, great fans, and we're just happy to be moving forward at 3-1.
Is it tough to play 2 games back-to-back like that with less than 24 hours rest?
I think lacrosse needs to do more of this. It's interesting. I watch our hockey guys, kill each other for 2 nights in a row for, God knows, 20 straight weeks, it seems like, and they seem to get away with it with 24 or 25 guys. I think lacrosse's culture has just been 1 game a week, but more and more people are playing either Saturday, Sunday, or Friday, Sunday, stuff like that. And if you're going to win a national championship, you got to play on Saturday and Monday.
Mm-hmm.
So with this weekend, and then with our games next weekend on Saturday and Monday, we schedule them that way for lots of reasons, but one of them being in hopes that someday we're going to be in a national championship and have to learn and condition our bodies and our minds on how to come back and play.
Right. So this weekend we travel on the road. We take on Penn at their place. How do you think that game's going to go?
Well, first of all, I have such admiration for their coach, Mike Murphy. It's amazing. He's a great guy. He's got a great staff, and it's an amazing institution. Obviously, my 22 years at Princeton, Penn was one of our top rivals, so I know Franklin Field very well. It's the spot of my first national championship back in 1992, so has some fond memories, but also some tough ones as well. So we know that Murph puts together a great team. They are fast. They're strong. They gave Duke a heck of a game the other night, losing 9-6 at Duke, which we know can be quite a challenge. So very good defensively, a fabulous goalie. So it's going to be up to our guys to get back on the road and play the way we played this weekend, and hope that we can score some goals against a great goalie and stop them.
One last question. What can you say about the play of your seniors? And I know it hasn't quite shown so much on the stat sheet, but the leadership of those seniors, especially this past weekend, coming out and really helping to solidify and lead the team?
I think our 2 captains were really solid this weekend. Jamie Faust, for the last 2 years, who could have started on every team and played every minute of every game in the country, basically, has been a supporter, enthusiastic supporter of our splitting game system. But I just thought he was special this weekend. He just really tied things up. Yeah, the scores looked like they were overwhelming victories, but he does some intangible things that are great. Jeremy Noble, I thought on Sunday, played the best game of his career other than his game against North Carolina a couple of years ago without getting a point, or maybe he had an assist. He had a nice assist to Tyler Pace, but he was all over the field. He was playing wings of face-offs like we used to do with him, playing a lot of defensive midfield, running the field, leading the guys. If we had hockey assists in lacrosse, Jeremy probably would have had 4 or 5, so we're really proud of him. And even guys, some of our seniors, as you mentioned, that class, a guy like John Zerlo, who's played a lot of lacrosse for us and now is a little lower on the depth chart, did some things this weekend in leadership roles that were behind the scenes with some of our young players that I just really admire. And so we're getting a lot out of the class of 2014, both on the scoreboard, but also, as you mentioned, behind the scenes. And it's really been, that's what you're going to need, especially with all these young puppies out there scoring goals and playing games for you.
Right. Well, good luck this weekend, and thanks for tuning in to the DU Weekly Check-In.